Hello folks, this is Tom Hall from Tom K. Hall Financial Group with an educational economic update for January 2018. In this month's video, I'll discuss some of the major headlines that influenced markets in December. I'm also going to provide some insight into what these developments could mean for you as an investor. Please stay tuned at the end of the video for a required disclosure statement. As 2017 came to a close, U.S. markets slipped a bit from their highs for the year. In the last week of December, all three major domestic indices posted losses. Despite this cliff, the S&P 500, Dow, and NASDAQ were each in positive territory for the month and achieved a number of records for the year. In fact, December marked the 9th month in a row that the S&P 500 and the Dow reported gains. The S&P 500 hadn't seen a string of performances like this since 1983. For the Dow, the stretch of gains was even more unusual. Its last run of consecutive months like this was in 1959. The NASDAQ also experienced a year of noteworthy gains. In 2017, the index rose in all but 1 month for the first time ever. Overall, each index posted double-digit gains for the year. Probably the biggest economic event that occurred in December was the passing of the largest tax reform in over 3 decades. At the start of 2018, many changes are already in effect. The corporate tax rate has now dropped from 35% to 21%. Individual tax brackets have also changed. The standard deduction is double what it was in 2017. In addition to these headline-grabbing changes, the tax bill includes provisions that may affect people's retirement choices, from IRAs to charitable deductions. Generally speaking, the tax bill's supporters believe it will encourage business investment, increase hiring, and contribute to wage growth. Detractors warn about the bill's potential to add at least $1 trillion to the federal deficit. Time will tell exactly what the lasting effect of the new tax law has on individuals, corporations, and the economy. I can't go into all the specific details here, but if you have any questions about your own financial life, please connect me to chat. Of course, tax reform is a big deal, but it's not the only development we experienced in December. In fact, many signs point to an economy that continues to grow. The final reading of third quarter gross domestic product indicated that the economy grew by 3.2% between July and September. And data suggests that the fourth quarter may have had similar growth as well, although we'll have to wait to receive those initial readings. What we do know is that both existing and new home sales jumped into their most recent readings from November. New home sales grew faster than they have in 25 years. Consumer spending also grew in November, increasing far more than the analysts expected. While measures of consumer confidence slipped from the 17-year high we saw in November, they still stayed high in December. The Federal Reserve seems to agree that the economy is strengthening, and last month the Fed raised interest rates for the third time in 2017. They pushed the benchmark rate from 1.25% to 1.5%, and it also increased its estimate of how quickly the economy will grow in 2018. One soft spot among all the data we received, however, was the value of the U.S. dollar, which ended the year at its lowest levels in at least 3 months. Some analysts anticipate that the dollar could continue to struggle in 2018 as the Fed considers continuing to raise rates and other central banks potentially follow suit. While the economy is not perfect, overall, December gave us a lot of good news to round out the year of many record highs in the markets and positive economic data. We look forward to seeing what's in store for 2018, and we'll continue to share our perspectives with you along the way. Stay tuned for next month's video update where we'll have more annual data to discuss. And that's it for this month's educational economic update. An upcoming event that we'd like you to know about is our 2018 State of the Markets Update Workshop. This will be held on 3 days in February. Watch your inbox for an invite so you can save the date. Once again, this is Tom Hall with Tom K. Hall Financial Group signing off for the month of January 2018. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you would like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call, 801-316-4110. We'd be happy to talk to you. Disclosure. While we believe that the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase of any security or sale. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. No investment strategy can guarantee a profit or protect against loss in periods of declining markets. The indices mentioned are unmanaged and cannot be invested in directly. Past performance does not guarantee future results.